No, it just started uploading. Dang it! Whatever. We're not going back. We're not going back.
It's too late.
It's too late. Welcome to the Jake Squared podcast. We're gonna wing it. Yeah.
We don't know how to do anything else.
Yeah. We wanted to talk about Stranger Things this episode, and I'm not even done with the show. So you give us your opinion of the first season.
The first season. Okay. So like the first 3 episodes were the hardest for me to get through.
Wow.
I was watching it and I was like, this is boring. This is boring. Why are they so old? This is boring.
Who?
I mean, because it's set back in the old times.
80s? That's not even that far
That's
away.
old.
No, but like the kids weren't even old. I thought you meant like the people were old.
Nah.
I haven't even finished it and I already love it.
No, I was told it was such a good show, and then I was trying to watch the first episode. I'm like, it's better get good.
Who are you?
I'm Lemony Snicket.
No, but whatever. But finish your talking about the first season.
Well, there's one character that annoys me more than anybody else, and that was like the dad of the main kid.
Oh my gosh, that I only had like a small part, and he was like eating. He was like, "What's wrong? What's wrong with the kid?"
Yes,
He's, like,
and he
getting
comes
bullied.
back in like the 8th episode, and he's dumber.
Okay. Don't talk about that because
I'm just saying
I'm
he's
still
dumb.
missing
Okay.
2 episodes, but all I saw was like they were talking about the kid was getting bullied or whatever.
Mhm.
Don't fact check me because I've only seen it once, but the dad was like, "What's wrong with him getting bullied? It happens in life," and that was the whole thing. That was all he talked about.
He's a terrible person.
What
terrible person.
What about like Barb? Why is she so popular in the show? Like everybody talks about, oh my gosh, Barb and everything like that. And I don't know if something else does something else happen to Barb that makes her so important because she's in like 2 scenes.
No, she's kind of boring.
Yeah,
like,
really.
Why like? Because all I heard about Comic-Con from other like people that do internet stuff is everybody dressed up like Barb. What is so cool about Barb?
Spoiler alert, she dies. She just doesn't come back.
Oh, that's
That's
really
it.
lame.
That's
really
the only
lame.
thing. I don't know why everybody is obsessed with Barb.
That
I've
was
never
too
even
quick
heard of
though. You said
Barb.
spoiler alert, she dies. That's too quick.
When is someone gonna pause it? Oh no,
Yeah, it's too quick. By the
said spoiler.
this whole podcast involves spoilers about Stranger Things.
Yeah.
So, whatever. I'm not even done with it.
We'll
so.
get to Stranger Things if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Whatever.
No, I don't know what you mean.
But what like getting into like the mid-season? of
Okay,
it.
mid-season, it was one of those things where you don't want to stop watching it. Like at the very end of every episode, you're like the one you saw when the deer disappeared.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I needed to see. The
Yeah,
next
well,
episode.
I saw that episode and then I had to stop because I'm watching it with somebody. So
Oh, so you're just up to when the deer
yeah,
disappeared?
like the deer disappeared and then we finished that episode and that was it. And now,
See, I started it at about 2 in the afternoon and finished the entire season in one day.
yeah.
Why?
Uh,
would
It's
you
the
do that
show
to
that you
yourself?
kind of binge watch. It's like Making a Murderer.
I
That's
didn't-
kind of show you
I
binge
didn't
watch.
binge watch that
I haven't
either.
seen it either. I'm lying, but it's still
I am
something-
lying
it's
to
something
you.
binge watch. It's like Breaking Bad. If you see that on Netflix, you don't watch that casually. You binge watch it in 3 months, like I did. Yeah. What else? You were wanting to talk about something that I was not very happy about.
This is a very heated topic. Don't be angry at me. But I have some views about it.
all 4 people that are going to listen to this.
Yes, all 4 people. Don't be angry at me.
At
Don't
least-
like walk up to me and slap me at school or something. Somebody's gonna do that now.
Yeah.
I wanted to talk about vegans
Why? Go ahead.
because I had like some legitimate thoughts about this the other day while I was reading the newspaper or something. I don't
Why-
know.
reads the newspaper?
Who reads newspapers?
I was changing my parrot's food bowl and the thing that goes
They have a
underneath.
food bowl like they're dogs.
Yes, she like climbs down the ladder and eats out of the food bowl.
What? No, talk about this. Forget vegans. What ladder? What ladder?
It's like a rope ladder.
What?
And my
Do you
parent, like,
live in a
climbs-
tree house?
I know.
He's talking about a parrot, not
No,
parents.
parents. What parents do you have that live in a tree house where you climb down the rope ladder and eat from a bowl?
That's my parents.
Since when have you had a parrot?
Like since forever, dude.
What's
Like,
his
since
name?
you've
What's-
known me.
What's its name?
Its name's Kiwi.
Kiwi. I have not known that you had a parrot.
It's pooped on me multiple
Oh,
times.
okay, wait. So you're changing the newspapers from when it goes.
Yes.
Wait, why do you have newspapers that is food bowl?
Because it poops on it. It's below the food bowl. So like when it goes to eat and then it poops.
Oh, I kind of get that. Okay, back to
Yeah.
vegans. So what's one of your problems? And
Okay.
speak slowly. That way you.
Well,
can
first
think
of
about
all,
what you're
I saw
saying.
this like ad for a shirt and it said, "Dear vegans, my food poops on your food." And I just stopped eating my bacon and I was like, "Hey,
Wait, you were
You're
you
right.
were eating bacon
No,
while you were
lying.
while you were feeding your parrot?
that's I don't know.
I'm
fed
pretty
her
sure your
meat
parents can
before.
feed themselves at this point. I mean, they've raised you partially.
They made the bacon.
They made the bacon, but they poop in a bowl. So that's still kind of
With
weird.
newspaper in it
Newspaper.
that I have to change.
Oh my gosh, that's
But
crazy.
like, I had this other thought because like I was in science the other day, and we were talking about like the food chain, and I realized if you're a vegan, that means you don't eat meat or you don't eat anything that like comes from animals,
Mm-hmm.
which means you're lower on the food chain than most animals. Because most like the low animals are the ones that just eat plants.
Yeah.
And then the carnivores are higher up until you eat something that eats everything, like the omnivore.
You better hope we don't get popular one day, because somebody's gonna watch this video and then be like, "Below the food chain, let me tell you something, you cisgender heterosexual white male. Let me tell you something about vegans. We are up on the food chain." Yeah,
Why?
I don't know.
Why are they up there though?
I don't know. I'm not defending them. No way. I'm just saying you're gonna be in deep trouble.
I'm not
like-
discriminating. I don't even care if y'all like get mad at me because I mean it's me. But that's a show, isn't it? This is me.
How to accept what other people think about you. 101 with Jake Squirrely.
Jake Squirrely.
No.
Bringing back the 6th grade days.
Please
How
don't.
did-
Your dad still calls me that. I hope you know that.
Tell us the origin story of Jake Squirrely.
Oh, when did it start?
How did
When you
get-
called me a squirrel.
Was that 5th grade, 6th grade?
Sixth grade. You
Yeah.
didn't know me in
You were
fifth
in-
grade.
We
You
went
were-
on the 5th grade adventure trip together.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It was
Jake
sixth
Squirrely
grade.
and Lemony Snicket on the 5th grade caving adventure trip at church.
That was the last time they did the white
Well, it's
water
well,
thing, too.
you were eating like almonds, like hundreds upon hundreds of almonds, and he called you a squirrel one time, and that's when it all started. And I wasn't even there.
I
Yeah,
hate
yeah.
almonds.
You were eating
Now you
acorns.
do, after
You were
eating hundreds
yeah,
of 'em.
Yeah, you're moved on to acorns, you squirrel.
I have eaten an acorn before.
No, you haven't.
Yes,
too,
I have.
It's too hard.
No, I have.
Fine. We're gonna
Like-
film it then, because you're gonna eat another one now.
Fine, I will. Because like my dad picked up an acorn one time and it was like, I bet I could eat this, and he ate it. And he was
No,
like,
he did not.
he
That's
did.
Too hard.
He took it off of
You're-
a tree, opened it up, and stuck it in his mouth.
Opened it. What do you mean opened it?
You
up?
can
It's a
open it with
top.
like your fingernails.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you
can.
And then I was like, well, I'm gonna do it. Then I opened it up. It's like orange on the inside if you get it right off the tree, and
Dude,
I ate it.
That is so weird.
We're-
It tastes like
ta-
any other nut.
We're talking about eating wildlife. Let's go into the story about Jake eating an elephant ear leaf.
Oh yes, yes.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
What now?
We were in elementary school, and our neighbors, I think, they convinced us to eat a big plant, and we did. It was an elephant ear like plant. It
Those
was,
things get huge.
yeah, they have huge leaves, and I bit into it, and it just seemed like a regular leaf, like when you're biting regular leaves, like spinach and
Yeah.
grass and
Grass is the leaf.
yes,
Yes.
and eggs and
Egg- egg leaves.
Yeah, eggs.
That's my favorite type of leaf.
Yes, and turnips. But all the we were eating that, and I was like, this tastes really weird, which is weird already because I'm already eating the leaf. But it started tasting like ants were on it, and I was like biting ants, and they were biting my tongue, and it like hurt really bad. Yeah, that's pretty much.
Is that what happens when you eat elephant
Yeah,
ear
so we went
Yeah.
inside, and my mom's like, "Why is your tongue burned?" And we told her what happened, and she's like, "Yeah, those are poisonous."
Yeah, there's I don't think poison.
Not-
using
I
what
think
is
not to a
legal.
point where it's gonna like
a
physically
yeah,
harm
but it's like
you,
a defense mechanism for animals not to eat it because it'll burn their tongue and stuff like that. It's like a porcupine. It's not gonna kill you if you touch it, but it's gonna hurt. You know what I'm saying?
They can kill you. What if they hit you in the heart or the lung or the
No,
appendix?
You're
The single
You're
lung-
too frail if you get hit in the heart with a porcupine talon. What kind of porcupine?
Talon?
Talon, yeah. Porcupine
Spike?
Spike, yeah.
Quill is the
quill,
word.
Quill, yeah, you're a quill. But yeah, well, that's just the beginning of my injuries as a child. There's a lot of
We'll make that a series, one injury per episode.
one injury per episode.
Oh, so
That's
you don't
almost-
want to tell them about the pillow fight?
Not yet. No, we got
Oh,
to.
yeah, no, well, one injury per person. So mine was eating an elephant ear leaf, and that's nothing compared to what I've been through. What about a pillow fight, Jake, huh? Yeah,
fun.
you been through a pillow fight accident.
So Joel was there when this happened.
Yep. Wait, who's Joel?
Lemony Snicket was here when this
Snicket
happened.
was there when this happened.
But basically, we were going on this like church, like go sleep at somebody else's house thing, and then come to church again and do that like 3 times. And that was basically what it was. It was called D Now. But so we'd put all of our stuff in the back of one of the leaders' trucks, which included our pillows, and when we got back to the house, we had had way too much caffeine that night or that day, whatever time it was. It was like 1 in the morning by the time I'd broken my arm. But basically, what happened was we started having a pillow fight. And thing about pillow fights is there's varying levels of how much you can get hurt. One is you get hit in the head and knocked out. That almost happened to me. I hit the ground, but I didn't get knocked out.
I
so
blacked
we
out
kept
a
playing.
little bit.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Wait, you did?
With
Wait,
the
you-
same with the same pillow, yeah.
You got hurt with
Wait,
the
what
pillow,
about-
like when he got hurt with the pillow?
Yeah, but it wasn't like hurt. I just had a headache. I saw some stars
Because
and
it was
fell
a
over.
painful pillow. Basically, this pillow was a memory foam pillow, and it had been chopped into little square inch cubes and stuffed into a
This
pillowcase.
is, you have such weird things in your life. Pillows,
bricks.
bricks. You played with bricks as a child. That's
I
what, you
did.
knew what I was thinking because you played with bricks as a child. You have to explain this story again. Finish your pillow story, and then we'll talk about your bricks.
Okay, so what happened was I got the short end of the stick when we were doing the pillows because I got the Winnie the Pooh pillow, and the only thing menacing about that was the glass eyes.
Hey, call out who brought the Winnie the Pooh pillow in case they're watching.
I think it was already there.
Yeah, it was the
Oh,
person's
whose
house. It
house?
was.
Andy Spain.
No, it was not the Spains. It was John's house.
John,
John who?
the most common of names.
John. That's all you need to know. is
John.
John.
Yeah, John,
John's house.
you suck, John, for bringing crappy pillows for pillow fights. Whatever. Who brought the hardcore pillow?
The hardcore pillow wasn't it Zach?
I think it was Zach's pillow, but he was not the enforcer.
Yes,
Yeah,
the
I just-
enforcer was another person. I'm not going to name them because you will hate them for the rest of time.
and no one knows these people. Really.
Yeah, but it's okay.
Yeah, but okay. So they were starting
Yeah,
the pillow fight,
and
which
so
you guys are way too old to be having.
Lies.
8th grade. Come on.
8th grade. Come on.
Okay.
But yeah, and we were having this pillow fight, and I jumped over a couch because I didn't want to get hit by a pillow because those things hurt. And not really, but that one did. But so I jumped behind the thing, and somebody is coming up over the couch, and they have the pillow raised above their head, about to slam down and break my neck. So I stepped back and I put my right hand out to catch the pillow, but this pillow is moving so fast that I can't
At a
stop
velocity
it. And
that you
and
can't
a
stop.
Very
It's-
fast
yeah.
velocity.
Even with your karate skills.
Yeah.
It's going at centripetal pillow, so you can't.
Centripetal
yeah,
pillow.
centripetal pillow.
And it's coming towards my arm,
Force times mass equals pillow.
equals pillow.
yeah.
And it hits my arm, and I go all the way down to the ground to minimize damage. And I look at it, and there's a U shape in my arm. And I stand up very calmly and go, guys.
Oh.
And nobody paid attention, so I screamed, guys. And they paid attention that time. And I went,
Oh.
does this look broken? And they said, yes, go upstairs.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Luckily, the mom that was there was a nurse, so she put it up on a pillow because that's what nurses do.
Oh.
They help you with pillows.
Oh my gosh.
And she said, yeah, it's probably broken. And it took my parents a whole hour to reply to me calling them to take me to the hospital. So I sat on a couch, half crying, half screaming for an hour.
Yeah, from your pillow fight incident, the
From my
wimpiest of
pillow.
incidents.
Okay, listen, it was a hardcore pillow.
It got crazy in that room.
Okay, moving on from your wimpy arms in general. Broken my pillow. How did you get hurt, Lemony? Just Lemony?
Lemony.
Just Lemony.
Lemon for short.
Lemon.
Okay, this is a good one. This happened last year.
Oh, was I here?
So we were in a Hebron parking lot, and
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
calling
this
you
is-
out, kid. No, we won't say his
we
name.
won't say the name. We'll refer to him as
John.
Jack.
Plum.
Plum.
Lemon and plum.
Plum gum.
Plum.
Plum gum.
Okay, so Plum here is in a car with my brother to
Question,
say.
are we playing that game that has all the different fruits as the as the people? Not Candyland, but the other one.
What?
What are you talking
Bricks,
about?
pillow fights, and
Let me finish my story.
Yeah,
what?
you're
You
weird.
go ahead.
You're weird.
Okay, so Plum and Jake White are in a pickup truck that Plum owns. And so Plum decides, oh, it'll be funny if I drive towards this group of 3 people. There was 2 other people with me. It was Jake and some other guys. And
Plum was in the car, and it was Jake, Joel, Jake, Lemony,
Dadgummit.
We'll bleep it out.
and Ramon.
Ramon.
Yeah, Ramon.
Who's
You gotta say
Ramon?
that one with an accent.
Ramon's the third guy.
Ramon.
Ramon.
Okay, no, we're going straight to this. All right. So Plum is driving towards me, and he's going under the canopy, and I, having vision issues, was not paying attention either. Saw a truck coming at me, and I was like dead center, and there's two people on either side of me, so they got out of the way. And so instead, he kind of came down and went slower, and then he was expecting me to like run out of the way or something. Instead, I didn't know what was going on. I jumped onto the hood of this truck, and he's like, "Oh, he wants to play a game." So
Oh,
he
yeah.
gasses it and speeds, and as soon as he turns a little bit, I fly off the truck,
Yeah.
do a back
It
roll
was
on
like
the
it was like
concrete.
20 feet.
I
Like,
rolled my
oh my
ankle,
gosh.
It was
and
spectacular, really.
Yeah. No,
yeah.
it was scary because I thought my friend had killed my brother.
And so, and so I'm laying on the ground and I stand up and I don't remember what I said. I don't think it was very pleasant. And multiple people in other cars had seen this in the parking lot.
Oh my
and so
gosh.
my shirt is all ripped up and I'm bloody and I'm like,
Yeah.
why would you do that? And so we go upstairs to this like little kitchen and I take off my shirt and start cleaning off myself. And I can't even walk at this point because the adrenaline's gone. And so we thought my ankle was fractured or something. It turned out it was just like rolled really bad. That took like months to heal.
Oh.
And so I was put out of sports. I was covered in giant scratches. We had to call my mom and tell her that I had gotten hit by a truck.
Oh, that was a fun
My
story.
aunt called us and she was like,
Yeah.
I saw what just happened. Are you okay? I was like, oh, I'm fine. Don't worry about it.
Because it lookoked really bad from
Like,
inside the
you
car.
looked like
oh
you
my
needed
gosh.
to go to the hospital.
I
He was,
probably
there was
should have.
blood like on the concrete and everything.
I wish there was a video because I was airborne and
Yeah.
that was the scariest moment
Today's
of my
injury
life.
stories, he wins this round.
Yep.
Well,
This is probably
his was more bloody, but Jake broke a bone.
true.
I don't know.
This is one of my worst injuries.
I don't know,
though.
but my tongue hurt. So
Your
I don't
tongue
know.
hurt,
It
so-
really did. All right, tell us about your weird brick story. What,
There's
in
no
detail.
story.
In detail, because in the
Okay.
vlog you said something about playing with bricks. Beginning of the day, when you woke up, what was going on? Tell me, what was
Well, I
happening?
got out of my fire truck bed.
I had a fire truck bed too. Oh my
Did
gosh.
you really?
You really did.
That's
We were really
amazing.
young,
Yeah. Yours didn't light up a bit though.
I did.
No wonder- yeah,
I think we had the same
way
bed.
back when. Yeah.
No, my grandpa handmade my
Oh.
bed.
Yeah, well, your grandpa handmade my bed. Yeah.
Okay, Brick, what are you talking about?
Okay, so I get out of my fire truck bed and I go and I brush my teeth and put clothes on and all that. And I go to this school that's not going to be named. Let's say it's not a public school.
Let's make up a fake name. Like Tequila Elementary, something stupid that no
Yeah.
one would ever think is a school. Go ahead.
Yeah, so it's not that one, by the way. and so I get there and I go through the normal classes, and we have one teacher that teaches us every single subject. So we stay in the whole the same classroom like all day. But so we get done with like science, I think, and we are told that it is recess time. So I'm just I'm telling you the day of the dream that I had, and
Yes.
also I was playing with bricks.
Okay.
But yeah, so we go off to the playground. This is a very nice playground. I mean, it's got 2 swing sets, like 2 different sets.
Is
of
that
swings.
what qualifies as a good playground?
Yes,
Two swing
yes,
sets?
it is. And there was like one that was made out of wood and one that was made out of metal. For a reference, I guess you could say, think of a 90-degree angle between the 2 play sets. Like,
Yeah, but then wouldn't you swing into each other?
no, they were really far away, like a giant 90-degree angle, and they would converge.
Oh my
the angle would converge at the bricks, which is where I
What
was.
brick? Like a pile?
No,
I don't understand.
it was basically like this small structure. I guess it'd be like to prevent water erosion or something. And it was made like a long time ago, and it had like bricks falling off of it. And there were always like
That
little-
sounds dangerous. This is
Oh
an
yeah,
elementary
definitely.
school.
Oh, it wasn't like it was only like 3 feet tall. It was
Yeah,
like
but still,
on
it's
the ground.
bricks.
Yeah.
Kids run around and
It
play
was
tag.
it was a private school. I was gonna beat someone else up with a brick.
No, not beating up. You can run into it. Don't you play tag? You play
Yeah.
tag at private school?
It's like it's on the edge of the
you
playground.
you guys do that there?
No, we didn't.
Oh.
Had a bad childhood.
Tag was forbidden. That was forbidden.
No
It was
touching.
hide and seek or study. That was it.
That's public display of affection. You're in, more like you're out. Get out of here.
It wasn't hide and seek tag either. It's like, oh, I see you. You're in my line of sight. You're it.
Yeah.
Oh, the weird hide and seek.
That's not a thing. He just came up with that. What is wrong with you? Bricks and weird hide and seek.
Okay, you never even finished this. So you've been
Yeah.
playing with bricks.
Yes, there was like this L-shaped structure made of bricks that was for water erosion, and there were like little bugs all up inside and outside of it. So I was like trying to catch bugs some days, and some days I was just building stuff out of bricks. Like I built a pyramid one time, but there were only 3
Wait, so like,
bricks.
are they full bricks? They're not connected to each other at all?
No, like the mortar had been worn away, so it was just the bricks.
That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, and so I built like a
I kind of
pyramid,
actually want to play with those bricks. Like, I wish I had that at my recess.
right?
Yeah. Oh my
And
gosh.
so I mean, I was just playing with the bricks, and then that fateful day when the little girl tried to do 4 monkey bars at one time
What?
and broke her arm. Dun, dun, dun.
Private school.
Why? Oh my gosh. All right, so now you're talking about the dream. Like, what is this? What was this dream about? You have to retell it. Because you have to retell it because not everybody has seen the vlogs. Because
Go watch the vlog.
No, well, yeah. Go watch the vlogs if you want to find out about that. Oh my gosh. Last thing about Stranger Things. What does, well, I haven't seen the full season, which we probably should have talked about this after I finished the full season. Are we even close to figuring out what happens to Will?
Yeah. Are you done? What do you think the next 2 episodes are about?
Oh, I don't know. Like, they're getting close, I think. But then again, all right, what are your theories on what the girl is? Because I know that is a thing that people
I
have
know
no
that
clue
too.
What the girl
Yeah.
is. You find out what the girl
All
is.
will be revealed, young one.
In
Kinda
2
should already
episodes.
know- No, you already really should know.
Yeah, you really should know.
I mean,
just
I
an
can-
experiment.
Yeah, I know, but she might not be even human. That'd be a cool twist.
No, she's human.
She's a human experiment.
Oh, you actually do find out. So
Okay,
go
whatever.
watch it.
Yeah,
You do find
the
out.
Stranger Things whole topic didn't really work out too well. Wow, we made it a lot farther in the podcast than I thought we would. So I guess this is the first episode of the Jake Squared podcast. And
Plus
we're-
lemony.
Yeah, plus lemony or lemon.
Lemon.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll have some better equipment next time. But this has been pretty good. Keep winging it. Yeah, that's a terrible outro, and we're done.